before we crank off here, I want to give a big hello to Ryan at Pinnacle Woods. She is a maintenance technician, and word on the street is that she is a grade A booty kicker. Her maintenance regional said that she is a fantastic technician. So, Ryan, what's up? Thank you for being an asset to the industry, and keep kicking booty. All right, so let's talk about training and a system of growth for your maintenance technicians, because that seems to be the reason why a lot of good technicians have left. I've noticed, you know, the ones I've talked to, they when they come over into maintenance, usually they'll come over from the trades like HVAC or plumbing, and they'll come into maintenance and they'll message me, you know, 2 or 3 months down the road, like, hey man, we're gonna get any training, you think? I was like, probably not, big dog. I mean, it's pretty much fend for yourself and go out there and figure it out. Because that's pretty much the attitude of property management. You know, it's like,
what do you mean you don't know how to fix the equipment that we never sent you to training on to learn how to fix?
So that's pretty much the attitude. And I remember my own journey. You know, I was an $8 porter, just got thrown to the wolves. And that's why I created this Dirty Maintenance show and everything, because I just remember being new. I remember the stress, because I mean, I really needed the job at the time, and I just remember the stress of not knowing, to throwing ACs on me, and I'm just like, guys, I'm an $8 porter, and they look at me. Oh, what do you mean you don't know how to fix it? We pay you $8 an hour to go out here and fix all this stuff. You're supposed to be the excellent at 15 trades. So no training, just thrown to the wolves. So that's why I started all this. So we need to bump up the training within the industry, so you know, a lot of guys know what they're doing, and make sure the training is on the equipment that's on the property. Don't just send them to just some random training, because that's not gonna do anything. I mean, they may pull a few nuggets out of there, but make sure if you got GE appliances, send them to GE appliances training. If you got Goodman air conditioners, straight cool, send them to Goodman straight cool air conditioner training. And sometimes I'll read comments on Facebook from managers like,
yeah, I hired this guy, you know, I paid him 20 bucks an hour and he told me he was good at ACs.
Well, maybe he was good at ACs where he came from. Maybe he had straight cool AC systems with heat strips. And when he got to your property, you have heat pumps. You didn't know you had heat pumps, and he didn't know you had heat pumps, and those are different. So there's a learning curve there. I mean, yeah, you hired him because he said he was good at ACs, but he was good at straight cool ACs, not heat pumps. So heat pumps got circuit boards, defrost sensors, maybe you ran up on an ECM motors. You know, it's just like, things are different. So make sure you're getting trained for the equipment that's on your properties. Don't just go to some random, you know, cast a broad net kind of training, because again, you might get a few nuggets, but it's not gonna be very good. And I see a lot of this online too. It's like,
oh, we can't afford it, big dog. We just can't, you know, can't send the guys to training. We can't afford it.
Okay, I mean, it's your business. I understand, but if you say you can't afford it, don't let me walk back in the office and see a mound of koozies and keychains and water bottles and all this crap that goes in the trash. All right, yeah, it goes in the trash. How do I know? I see it almost weekly, all the time. All them koozies and pins are floating in the doggone pool, just throw them away. So that's a waste. You take that money and you put it towards training maintenance. That's how you find the extra money laying around. Or dump that ridiculous Wow fridge. The Wow fridge is not original anymore, people. That was cool back when it first started, but you're not, that's over, man. Enough with the Wow fridge, budgeting $100 to decorate the doggone inside of a refrigerator. That's not original anymore. Everybody's doing it. So what's the point? So you take that money, all the koozies and keychains and crap, and the Wow fridge, and you move it over into paying for good service, because that's what people want. People want good service now. That's it. They want cold air in the summer, hot air in the winter, hot water and electricity, and a refrigerator. That's it. They want good service. And if you read the reviews, it mostly revolves around maintenance. And like I always say, reviews is marketing in the 21st century. Looking good online is marketing in the 21st century. And how do you look good online? You pay rock stars rockstar money to give awesome service. That's it. koozies and t-shirts and water bottles and all that keychain crap, that was in the 90s, you know, when people, if they had a bad experience, they could only tell 8 to 10 people back then. Nowadays, people can tell thousands of people with the push of a social media button. So reviews and looking good online, that's marketing in the 21st century. And then, you know, maybe when things get back to where you want it and, you know, income is exploding, ROI, NOI, and everything's going up, now you can get you some t-shirts and koozies, big dog. But until then, if you're struggling, take your koozies and t-shirt crap money, put it towards maintenance. I just don't understand how all these techs aren't being trained, man. I mean, I'm an investor. I don't want someone untrained managing my investment, my portfolio. I mean, don't you owners and higher ups want people out there trained on your multi-million-dollar investment? People who know what they're doing? The people who watch over your multi-million-dollar investment? The investment that feeds your family and, you know, sends you on vacation? Don't you want the people watching over your portfolio, taking care of your portfolio, trained and know what they're doing? Because it's a lot of guessing out there now, duct taping and bubble gumming, and I mean, it's just crazy. I see the pictures. I see what's going on your multi-million-dollar investment. Your maintenance guys are sending me the pictures of what's going on. So I just don't understand it. Me being an investor myself, I invest in real estate, investment trust and things like that, and stocks and everything. I don't want some untrained person handling my portfolio and giving me financial advice, but for some reason that's what you do. If you've got a veteran on your property, that's awesome. Make sure he's happy, because he can show the new guys what to do and train them up. But what's going on nowadays is a lot of properties don't have the veteran guys, and that's the kind of crap that killed empires. I mean, what is it? Japan. That's how they lost World War II. They didn't have any veterans around to show the new pilots how to fight us, and we just shot them out of the air like fish in a barrel, because they were sending their veteran pilots to die as kamikazes. They would just fly the plane right into the aircraft carrier. So, looks like we made a mistake. We got no veterans around. We ran them all off to show the new guys what to do. So that's what's going on nowadays. There's just not enough vets in the industry to teach the new guys. So they need training. I actually been pondering, like, get me 2 or 3 heavy hitters and we just travel around teaching maintenance basics, like how to use a meter, how to test capacitors, things like that. But I don't know, I would just need a lot of equipment, because every property's different. And it's all about growth. You know, a lot of good maintenance technicians are ambitious, and they want to grow. They want to feel like they're growing in knowledge and learning and getting trained. So that's another thing. You got to have a system of growth. And also, they want to move up positions, you know. They don't want to just do the same thing they've been doing since day one for 40 years or whatever. I mean, that's called a dead-end job, and a dead-end job is just where people come temporarily so they can pay their bills and then move on to something better. So have a system of growth, you know, like move up into a, you know, start out as a porter, then you just move up, and then years later you're like a mentor trainer, you know. And that's another idea for you guys. You know, you don't have to send, if it's expensive, I know it's expensive to send all your maintenance guys to training. I know that, but maybe if you got 2 or 3 heavy hitters in your company who are good and take it seriously, you just send them to training, and then they come back and show everybody what's up. Or they go around the properties and show people how to do things on the equipment. You know, there's many ways around this, but you got to have a system of growth, or you've got a dead-end job, and that is a sad existence. I mean, what do? You're just going to just grind from the very first day until you're an old man? Yikes, how depressing. I mean, no growth at all, so you just grind from day one till you're an old man? Gee whiz. So a system of growth is pretty important in my opinion, because a lot of good technicians are ambitious. They want to increase their knowledge and get better and better. And if they feel like they're not growing, they're gonna leave. They're gonna leave, and they would one day like to delegate and move into more of a mentor trainer position. You know, grinding until you're an old man, that's depressing. Nobody wants to do that. I hope not. I know I'm not going to be a spring chicken my whole life, and it hurts a little more crawling around in sinks and under sinks and all that stuff. So hopefully you've got a system of growth. That'll keep a lot of great guys around, because that's another big complaint that I get. There's no growth. All right, just wanted to rant on my little Friday vlog. I'm going to try to do a Friday vlog every Friday. So there's my training opinions. I think we need to bump up the training. You know, you got a lot of guys out there on a multi-million-dollar portfolio, you know, bubble gumming and super gluing. So I think we can do better. And again, Ryan, Pinnacle Woods, keep being an asset to the industry. I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.
It's just the way it's got to be. The concrete truck